Shalom, King David here. Just doing some research, man, and I'm doing some reading on Henry VIII, Kathren of Aragon, one of his wives, and her parents were Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand of Aragon. Kathren of Aragon was Queen of England as the first wife of King Henry VIII from their marriage on June the 11th. You can see it properly. 1509 until its annulment on the 23rd of May, 1533. I found it quite interesting. I thought I'd share the information with you. So her parents were from the Paida tribes. It would seem the parents were involved in the expulsion of the Jews in 1391. So I'm just trying to find the correct page. History of the Aragon. So the Aragon family. The Aragon dynasty originated in the Kingdom of Aragon, a region in northeastern Spain. The dynasty's rise to prominence began in the 12th century when Alfonso II of Aragon became King of Aragon and Count of Barcelona. Remember, the Paida tribes, they seem to have like counts and that, like, so you have like Vlad the Impaler, he's like based off Count Dracula. The barbarians seem to have counts. Aragon dynasty in Italy. Let's have a look at that quickly, people. My shitty phone, man. I try and... The history of the Aragon in Italy is a captivating journey through medieval conquests, dynamic politics, and cultural influence. Hailing from the crown of Aragon in the Iberian Peninsula, but they weren't the original Iberians. There was a takeover because my family ruled. The Moors ruled on Spain and Portugal, man, Europe, man, for 600 or 700 years, man. But these are the people from the north who took over Rome originally and worked their way. Obviously, the royals of my people, the tribe of Judah, they would have sold out. The ones at the top would have sold out, man. Like my family, they did sell out, man. You understand? And then once they sell out, man, then obviously it's easy for the people to be led astray then. And they're not protected then. You understand? Because the royals at the top sold out. Let's have a look at some more. Expulsion of the Jews. Expulsion of the Jews, I read that already. Yeah, so Kathren of Aragon's parents were Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand, man. Yeah, and I found that very interesting, man. Thought I'd share it with you. December 14, 1485, 7th of January, 1536, was Queen of England as the first wife of King Henry VIII from their marriage on 11th of June, 1509. So you had the expulsion of the Jews. They were forced to convert to Catholicism. If they didn't, they were killed. You understand? My family, the royals of the Israelites of the Davidic line, they obviously sold out, man. You understand? The ones at the top, my family did sell out, man. Sided with the enemy, man. So it's a damn shame. So it was the youngest queen. So Queen Kathren of Aragon was the youngest child of Isabella I of Castelli and Ferdinand II of Aragon. She was 3 years old when she was betrothed to Arthur, the eldest son of Henry II, the seventh of England. They married in 1501, but Arthur died 5 months later. Catherine spent years in limbo, and during this time she held the position of ambassador of the Aragonese crown of England in 1507. So there you go. So obviously Cromwell got rid of the divine right to rule, the ones who the Most High wanted to rule, in son, not my family. They gave up their right, or they just sided with the enemy, in the sun. They, but yeah, there was a takeover, in the sun, like, and yeah, my family, we are the Israelites, man. Scottish Davidic royals, man. But yeah, I found it interesting, man. So you had the expulsion of the Jews and that, like, and then I think it was 1391, and then obviously my family would have been travelling over to the Chaldees island to set up the petty kingdoms as well. So the petty kingdoms would have been all been set up in that different periods that our families would have been migrating over. So the kingdoms would have been set up, and then obviously my family in who were getting expelled from Spain and that would have been going over and joining family members in Europe and different places, man, and different places that they wasn't expelled. In the sun, yeah, King James, man, he ordered for the translation of the King James Bible. He's from the tribe of Judah. The Bible is a historical document of the people, man. Yeah, I just thought I'd come in here really quickly, just share some information on Kathren of Aragon and her parents being Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand and Henry VIII. And yeah, he was like a devout Catholic for many years, man. And yeah, man, like, it's a shame, man, when you look at the real true history, man, of my people. You know, and most people don't have a clue because if you go and watch the film, go and watch the scene of the film, Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, man, and they're in a casino, okay, and they're eating these cakes, and once they eat the cakes, man, they become distracted. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like there's many distractions out there that can stop people from gaining information because their time has been taken up in the wrong areas. All right. Anyway, from King David, till next time, people, on my shitty phone. Till next time, Charlie in. Peace.